Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel and a brand new video. So today we're going to be reading through One Piece chapter 987. So here's the deal about this one. Apparently this is the chapter that made one of the One Piece editors cry. Now I personally never went to look for this specific interview where it was stated, but I've been told that it was either 986 or 987. Now, I don't want to get my hopes up. I'm going to go into this chapter with a neutral perspective. I'm not going to think about it. And if something does happen, then we'll talk about it when it does happen. But at the same time, like I said, everybody is different. Everybody has different emotions. So something that made the editor cry isn't going to make every single person cry. You know what I mean? For all we know, he could have cried at the end of last chapter where every single scabbard stabbed Kaido in the chest at once. Because it officially marked the beginning of the war. After years and years of buildup, it's finally begun. So I could definitely see how some people could get emotional at that part. But other than that, let me go ahead and jump right into the chapter and see what it's all about. Actually, before I even go into the chapter, I do want to say that I want to touch on one thing. There is a new One Piece opening out for the anime. New opening after 1 year of having the same one. And the new one is really good. I really love the new opening. It's definitely in my top 5. I noticed that they did add a lot of future manga scenes to the opening. So, you know, we had Roger and Whitebeard clashing. Odin showed up. Young, Buggy, Shanks, and Blackbeard showed up as well. A scene with Kanjuro. But anyway, the way I see it, I'm completely fine with it. Like, some people aren't okay with the anime opening spoiling stuff that hasn't happened. You know, spoiling stuff that has happened in the manga, right? The way I see it, I'm completely fine with that. Because when I was an anime-only watcher, I watched every single opening. I didn't skip anything. And there were times where I saw certain scenes that had, you know, that obviously haven't happened in the anime, but they had in the manga. I saw those scenes and it hyped me up. I wasn't mad that I got spoiled because I didn't know the context behind what I was seeing. If anything, it just served as a way to hype me up for the future of the anime, and I was looking forward to seeing what those scenes were about. So this whole thing that the anime opening spoils a lot, I don't agree with it. I could see where people are coming from, but I don't agree with it. Chapter 987, Faithful Servant Kin. Alright, so just by the chapter name alone, it does sound a bit ominous, but like I said, I'm not going to think about it. For all we know, it might just be a focus on Kinemon. Alright, moving on. Let's read. In the blink of an eye. Alright, so we're getting some flashbacks of when Kaido got his X-shaped scar. Okay. Open the borders of Wano. After them. Eliminate the Kazuki name once and for all. Don't underestimate my samurai. They're strong, just like you. You can forget about me for all I care. My spirit will continue to live on. Okay. Alright, back to the present. Lord Kaido. It's a raid. Arm yourselves, the red scabbards. Okay, he's falling down. Alright. Dang. How much damage is this really gonna do? The scar from Odin. Why is it hurting again? And why are their blades able to pierce me? Are these guys also able to use Ryo? Oh yeah, that's the... Okay, yeah, that's hockey. Kaido is crying out in pain? Dang, he's crying out in pain? Okay. Pierced through. Yeah, these guys are going in, dude. This is like years of wrath being unleashed at one... You know, at this exact moment, years and years of wrath and anger are being unleashed on Kaido right now. Look at this. Dang. This is, wow. It's one strong attack. Okay. They fell to the ground. It can't be. It can't be true. Kill all the samurai. Were the pirates earlier just a distraction? There could be even more intruders hiding somewhere. Okay. Exactly right. Don't you dare lay a hand on them. Look at this guy. Old Man Hyogoro. Nice. What's going on? This has become such a raucous festival. Is Kaido dead? Wow, these guys were all in disguise. Aren't these the Yakuza that Wait. Aren't these the Yakuza that were supposed to be imprisoned in Udon? Hurry, Luffy. We have to strike Kaido while he's still down. Are those Odin's real retainers? Those guys are strong. I finally found you. Yamato. Dang, Ulti back in the picture, huh? Alright, are we gonna get Ulti versus Yamato? I'd be down for that. Ah, headbutt. Is that what Luffy calls Ulti now? Headbutt? Okay, interesting. I'm assuming that's what he's nicknamed her. Alright. Ah, headbutt. Ulti. How dare you do that to me earlier? Yamato, what are you thinking? I've had enough. The day for me to become Kozuki Oden has finally arrived. What does that even mean? Are you an idiot? Young Master Yamato, it's terrible. Your father is currently being attacked. There are droves of enemies swarming the live floor as well. I am no longer one of your allies. I don't care whether my father lives or dies. What? Straw Hat. Big Mom, I'm a little busy right now. Let's escape now, Carrot. Okay. Black Ball. Electro Claw. Dang, look at Nami go. And Carrot. Alright, teamwork. Thundercloud Road. Okay. Yeah. Moving on. I came all this way just so I could slaughter you. So Orochi's paranoid delusions turned out to be true. The rumored shadows at Odin's castle have appeared before my eyes. Punk Hazard. Dressrosa. The Phantom Island Zoe. You've done well to gather this many soldiers. You avoided my gaze by hiding in the shadow of that despicable Straw Hat crew. I would have never guessed you to join hands with a pirate. Miraculously, you have been holding this grudge all this time. You grit your teeth for the last 20 years, all the while waiting for your chance to arise. However, the true nature of all pirates is treachery. He's 100% right. Kaido is. I'm just waiting for the betrayal to happen. I'm not saying the Straw Hats are going to betray the Scabbards, but I'm just waiting for like Big Mom and Kaido to, break up. Moving on. The true nature of all pirates is treachery. Once they understand they can't win, they will toss you away and escape themselves. That also reminds me that Law and Kid are in the picture, so something might happen with them. Alright. Straw Hat Luffy already had his will to fight crushed into the ground when he faced me last time. You're insulting with how much you underestimate him. Luffy is not like you. He is a man who will one day stand at the pinnacle of this ocean. Long after you're gone, he will remain. The dawn will rise over Wano without fail. That was the promise we made with our Lord. Live floor. Straw Hat, why did you come here? Don't tell me you thought that you could take down Kaido? Yeah, that's not it. What? Isn't that why you came, Luffy? What? Straw Hat? What's gotten into him? Kaido, you, Orochi, all of your crew, and all your underlings. I came to send all of you flying. We're declaring all-out war. Mama, don't get too carried away. You've only brought a few hundred men. Mwahaha, what idiots. Ring, Lord Queen. Okay. Thousands of intruders have entered the castle through the rear entrance. What? The samurai that were supposed to be locked up in the Flower Capital? The prisoners from Udon? The pirates from earlier have also teamed up with former warlord Trafalgar Law. It's all part of one big plot. Their forces keep increasing. Moreover, for some reason, Marco, the Phoenix, and Charlotte Perospero are storming the entrance. Dang, Perospero's in the picture now, huh? Alright. I wonder what's going to happen with, like, Smoothie and them. I wonder if they're down for... I feel like Perospero is one of the... I think the only one that kind of isn't okay with the alliance of Kaido and Big Mom. I could be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting. But I really want to see Smoothie fight. I like her a lot. I want to see what she's capable of. Alright, back to the reading. Listen up, all the drunkards of Onigashima. Tonight's banquet will be ending early. Raise your weapons. Let's win this fight and take back Wano. Whoa. Hear that, Straw Hat? I accept your challenge. Show me what you can do. Dang, we got Dragon Form Kaido right now. Alright, Dragon Kaido. I will show you what it means to stand as strong, to stand as the strongest in the world. Okay. Oh dang, hold up. Luffy, I'm in your debt. Kinemon, I'll be right after you. Onigashima Dome rooftop. Whoa. I finally woken up from my stupor. Nice panel. Dang, look at this panel right here. Alright, cool. I like that. That's not the only thing that's changed. That's not the only thing that's changed this time around. You came outside because inside the dome, you wouldn't be able to use your dragon form. But all the warriors from our great country are gathered here tonight. The mink tribe. The snow dances like petals across the sky. The full moon shines bright and clear, floating in the darkness of night. This is... Oh! Okay. The full moon! I was wondering what this panel was at the end. I was about to say, but then it hit me. The full moon shines bright and clear. This has... Oh, they're gonna go Sulong. The Mink tribe, they are gonna go Sulong form. That means Dogstorm. Dogstorm, Cat Viper. I want to see what they can do when they are when they're in Sulong form. You know what I mean? So dang, how good of an idea was to come out in the open like that, dude. But we're finally gonna be able to see what Kaido is all about, because he's standing. It's right now. It looks like it's Kaido versus all this. Freaking bit my tongue. It's Kaido versus all the scabbards and the minks. Everybody, pretty much. So we're gonna be able to see what he's really capable of. Sulong. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be great. And there's a break next week, so there's gonna be a long wait. This looks like Cat Viper's already transforming into his Sulong. Okay, I like it, dude. So we're finally getting some action. Well, yeah, it's still build up, but obviously the war has started. But I'm really excited to see what Kaido does versus all these guys. We haven't seen him fight ever. I mean, we saw him fight Luffy, but that was like a one-hit KO. That wasn't really a fight. Kaido just took all the blows. Luffy had to... He took it. He tanked everything that Luffy threw at him and just one-hit KO. That I don't really count that as a fight, you know, because he didn't get tested at all. It didn't affect him. So I think finally we'll be able to see a glimpse of what Kaido is capable of. Dang, dude. But this goes to show you how strong Kaido really is and how much they built him up, because you have Kaido by himself in his dragon form, who is going to fight all the scabbards plus the minks in their full power. Dang. These guys are no joke. Like these characters are no joke. So we are in for a fight, 100%, and I'm here for it. I want to see what happens. Oddly enough, okay, so that was the end of the chapter, right? That was the end of the chapter. Nothing happened. Sorry. Let me not say nothing happened. Nothing happened that leads me to believe this is a chapter the editor cried in. Okay, I'm not denying it. I'm not calling him a liar. But like I said, this is why I didn't want to go into this chapter with high expectations, as in, oh, something big is going to happen that's going to completely tear me emotionally. Because, you know, like I said, everybody's different. So, good chapter, though. I'm not saying it was a bad chapter. I'm not calling the editor a liar. But everybody, you know. But this is a good chapter. But I thought weird chapter name, because Faithful Servant Kin. With that title, I kind of expected him to play more of a role. Like maybe he was going to get a shot at Kaido before everybody else because, you know, he seems to be the leader of the Scabbards at this point. You know. But anyway, you know, a good chapter overall. You know what's crazy about this? Here's the thing. I might be in the minority on this, but as strong as Kaido has been built up, he's presented as the strongest creature, right? Even with that title, for some reason, if it came down to a 1v1, Big Mom versus Kaido, I would take Big Mom. I don't know why, but it's just a feeling I have, like a gut feeling that Big Mom could be stronger than Kaido. Like, if, you know, I don't know why, but like I said, like back in Whole Cake, we didn't see her fight at all either. Like she was going crazy because of the wedding cake. She kind of defended against Luffy's attacks, you know, with her forearm versus fourth gear. But that was about it. You know, she never actually fought. And they're both monsters, obviously. But just for some reason, my gut feeling tells me that if it came down to a 1v1, Big Mom would beat Kaido. It's just a gut feeling, you know? As far as I'm concerned, like, I've always had the idea that Big Mom is the strongest emperor, even though Kaido has been stated that he is the strongest. For some reason, Big Mom, to me, has always struck me as the strongest. Like, I hope I'm making sense. You know what I mean? We haven't seen Shanks fight. We know he's crazy strong as well. Everybody is. Like, all four emperors have to be crazy strong. We haven't seen what Shanks is capable of. Kaido as well. Big Mom as well. Really, we haven't seen much of anybody. But hopefully we get some in the future, like soon. Blackbeard, of course, he is also in the picture, and I have no doubt that when he finally shows up towards the end game, I'm assuming that he's going to have full control over both the Dark Fruit and the Quake, possibly awakening them. Maybe even add a third Devil Fruit to the mix. Why not? Just make him OP. I'd love it, to be honest. I like Blackbeard. But when it comes to Emperors, like I said, for some reason, I feel like Big Mom is the strongest until proven otherwise. Just a gut feeling, you know. But yeah, overall good chapter. Good chapter. I'm looking forward to the Minks fighting Kaido in their forms. Also excited to see what Dragon Kaido does as well. Because the only time we saw Dragon Kaido, he was drunk. He was drunk and now he's sober, so yeah. It's going to be good. The one thing that stuck out to me in this chapter, the one panel, is where Kaido said that the true nature of all pirates is treachery. Once they understand they can't win, they will toss you away and escape themselves. So, again, this goes back to the Big Mom and Kaido alliance. That's the first thing that I think about. And I know that they said that they will fight together until everybody is wiped out, and then they will go back to fighting themselves. But I have a really hard time believing that this alliance is gonna last throughout the entire arc. I have a hard time believing they're gonna fight together all the way. I'm honestly expecting Big Mom to betray Kaido. Because, like I've said this before so many times, but Kaido has to die this arc. I have a hard time seeing how Kaido can exist in One Piece outside of Wano. It's been many, many years of build-up, and it would make sense to kill him off at the end of this arc. And who knows, maybe Big Mom could kind of turn heel on Kaido and deal a critical blow that allows Luffy or whoever to deal the final blow, and eventually, you know, causing Kaido's death. It almost feels like Kaido knows that he's going to be betrayed or that something bad is going to happen to him. And of course, I'm sure he has experience with the Rock's pirates. And, you know, because the nature of that crew, from what we know, it was a completely violent crew where nobody, they didn't hesitate to kill each other, Now, regarding the Rocks crew, so how did it go? Let me see. So it was the Rocks Pirates versus Roger and Garp, right? That's how it went. They fought them. And after that, they were defeated, right? Could it be that Whitebeard fought alongside Roger and Garp, or did something to ultimately cause the defeat of the Rocks Pirates? It could be a possibility. I mean, they've never touched on that as far as I'm concerned. As far as I remember, they never said whether or not Whitebeard defected. For all, I don't know. It's a possibility. Either way, the point here is that Kaido, he is well aware that pirate life that betrayal is part of the pirate life, and it almost seems like he knows his time is coming to an end. That's just the vibe I'm getting. I don't know if I'm wrong on this, but I'm sure I'm not the only one that thinks that, but that's the vibe I'm getting from Kaido. And I think it has to do with Big Mom. And hopefully, prior to his death, we find out what the deal is between her and him. What type of deal did they strike? You know what I mean? That lifelong debt that Big Mom mentioned. Also, we're still in Act 3, right? Yeah, we're definitely still in Act 3 of this, of the Wano arc, which makes me wonder, how is Act 3 going to end, and how is Act 4 going to begin? Act 3, I have a feeling that whatever the ending of Act 3 is, that's going to be the heartbreaking part. I feel like there's... I can't think of what might happen. Maybe a death, but for sure the ending of Act 3, it's either going to be very emotional and heartbreaking, or some big plot twist reveal is going to happen. Those are the two things I can see happening, but we'll just have to wait and see. This is going to do it for my reading of chapter 987. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. Let me know what y'all thought about the chapter. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on the notifications, and follow me everywhere else. Other than that, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.